Hello everyone, welcome. What do we got going on today? Green rain. You can hear the rain in the background. It is the green version, so we're spending most of this first day gathering moss and fiber. We do have Trout Derby this week. Let's see, we've got that on Saturday and Sunday, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days away. We need to open some golden coconuts. We need to sell a radish. We should get the Walnut Room unlocked today if everything goes well. Collect dragon fangs, or dragon teeth, sorry. We need to make the dragon fang sword, Ophelia's sword, Mia's sword. And then, as always, we will do cutscenes and birthdays and everything like that. All right, so we've got Lenny's birthday here. Let's see, Lenny. Lenny, what do you want? Hot pepper, maybe? Prismatic shower, rabbit's foot. Oh, Sierra wintergreen. I think we hooked old Lenny up with some Sierra wintergreen. Let's see. Where do we have that tucked away? Should be in the flowers, right? Here it is. Ooh, starting to get low. Alright, throw that in there. Who do we got in the chat today? Nancy, good to see you. Good to see you. Lux, great to see you. How you doing? Let's see. Good to see you guys. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate you. All right. So I don't think we're going to hit, outside of going to see Lenny. Where is she going to be today? We got to get up to Ridgeside to see her. Outside of that, I think pretty much this is going to be a green rain run. So you see the... Oh, very cool, very cool. You're enjoying it then? Found you face down in the mud during my 3 a.m. sweep. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we have the speed buff, which is going to help as well. Let's see, let's move this to there. Actually, we might need that. Again, that goes to Lenny. And we'll see if we can get our pan. All right, let's rock and roll. We'll get the easy, cheap stuff here on the farm as we head our way to Cindersap. Now, if you're not familiar with the Green Rain, let's talk a little bit about what the Green Rain is. Green Rain is an event, happens one random day every summer. So it's a one-time event each year. Trees will change. Weeds will spawn, as you can see here. Now, at the end of last stream, because you get a warning that the green rain is coming, we went ahead and went crazy and planted trees. So, we look down here. You can see that we have 2 of our fields just absolutely packed with trees. Now, what's great about the green rain is these were all seeds yesterday. Now, obviously not all of them grew, right? Like there's a seed, there's a stage 1. That's a stage 4 because it probably didn't grow because we put in a full grid of trees. But we can now start just chopping these out and all those stage 4s will grow pretty quickly. We also filled the quarry. We'll take a look at that as well as we get further in. But basically, we dumped every tree seed that we had and planted it. Because now, we basically got a free... I mean, I'm going to say probably 30 to 50% of our seeds went from seed to tree in one night. So it just speeds that growth, if you will. And then we'll recover most of the seeds as well. When we chop all those trees back down, they'll spit the seeds back out. Plus, we have a full tree farm out in the desert. It's also generating tree seeds. And we can chop those down as we need, but honestly, that one we might just leave for a while now because between the quarry and the farm, we're going to have, I think, a good supply of wood. Which is kind of timely. We were starting to get a little tight on wood for the barn and coop upgrades that we wanted to do. Now you notice here you get the special green rain trees. We can chop these down if we want. Grab those mossy seeds. We have 3 of those out in the desert. These type, I think it's a type 3. Yeah. I notice they're giving us fiddlehead ferns. Alright, so you can see the 3 things that we're going after in our toolbar right next to our gardening hoe there. Now we've got moss, we've got fiber, and we've got... Oops, what do we do with our sword? We got fiber, moss, and mossy seeds. Hey Harsh, good to see you. Welcome to the chat. So I always try to take as much advantage of the green rain as I can because it will set you up with the fiber that you need, the moss that you need, things like that. Doing all right, thanks. Appreciate you. 84, good to see you. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. Green Rain's a great event, absolutely. It is one of those, I try not to ever miss it. If you do well in the Green Rain, really, unless you're really doing some crazy stuff with your resources, our fiber and moss supplies will be... I got stuck. Must be something in here. There we go. Yep. There was a weed. But yeah, our fiber and moss supplies are basically going to be set. Which I think we need to make the statue of the Dwarf King, right? Yeah, we'll see where things go. It doesn't have the recipe in here. Yeah, that sounds right, Nancy. I know it's a lot. I can't remember the Dwarf King versus the Statue of Blessings. Which we've already built the Statue of Blessings, so we're good then. Boink, boink. There we go. Now also notice, you know, we do get moss drops from the weeds themselves, I do believe. Let's see if we can, yeah. Nope, no, I think we got a tree there. But the trees all have moss on them as well. So make sure as you're doing your swings, you are also hitting the trees. Like, see that tree has moss, that one doesn't. But you just have to kind of make sure you pop the trees along the way as well. And then you'll get plenty of moss. Alright, 3 o'clock. We're a good chunk of the way through. Cinder sap here. Then I think we'll go hit the bus station, because then we can pop up and see Lenny. Get her birthday gift out of the way. Because we don't want to miss Lenny's birthday. Unfortunate for her, her birthday was on a green rain day. So I'm not sure if anybody's going to be celebrating it. If you are participating the first year, I don't think so much the second year, but the first year, there's kind of a panic, right? The villagers are all kind of freaked out by the green rain. So a lot of them gather in the saloon. So you can go to the saloon and see the conversations and stuff from that. I also talk about it afterwards. So there's that part of the event as well. Great to hear that you're happy. Being happy is a good thing. Can't remember. I think it's 1.4 or was it 1.6 that the green rain was added. I don't think it was around at the beginning. Yeah, they kind of hole up, right, Nancy? So you can get some good conversations. Some flavor text, if you will. Now, if you want to see both, let's say you want to see all of those conversations, but you want to still see or get the harvest here, what you could do is you could go have the conversations and then reset the day and then go through and harvest everything. That way you could see all the content and get going. Okay, I do believe we have leveled, which means, right? I like Demetrius. Okay, so we've got trinkets, which we really like. Golden mystery boxes. This is a toss-up. The statue's kind of nice to get, especially if you're doing like Skull Cavern runs, but we haven't been doing that a lot. The heavy furnace is nice. The flip side is with automate, the need for the heavy furnace is not as big. Hunter, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. You can get by longer with automate without the heavy furnace, so I think we're going to go for trinkets here. So let's go ahead and claim combat. And now you'll see here, we now have our trinket slots. All right, I think we need to get to the bus here. Ridgeside Village Administration. We can come back. Fahrenheit, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. All right, Lenny. We're on our way. All right, heaps. Let's see. Oh, Ridgeside has weeds as well. What do you know? Didn't even think about how all the different mods. Oh no, we didn't make it. We did not make it. It literally just closed. Crap. Lonnie, I'm so sorry we missed your birthday. Well, so be. I'm not starting the day over. Good. I'm willing to pay a handsome fee to anyone who can provide charity with eggs, wool, and milk. I don't think we have enough yet. We've been saving wool for this very reason. We got 14, 27. We have 36. I can't remember if we need, I think we need 50 though. Let's check on this. Charity wish list. Alright, so Ridgeside special orders. Yeah, we need 50. Hotel power backup. We need 30 battery packs. That might be doable depending on... Okay, so charity wish list. If we have 10, 20, 24, 27, 36. That'd be close, but I think we're going to come up short. So let's check our... We have 24 batteries here. Lightning rods. Okay, I don't know if we're going to get... I bet you we could pull that off. We get 1 or 2 storms. Hotel power backup is 30 batteries and 50 copper. We have 24 batteries right now. Alright, let's do that one. And then maybe the next time that one comes up, maybe we'll be able to pull that one. Alright, Lenny, I am so sorry, Lenny. I feel bad. This is why I think we're definitely going to push through and get our Walnut Room opened up, because we need to get to the key to the town. If we had key to the town, we could have given her her birthday present. Assuming it works in the mods. I don't know that for sure. So that's something we will have to check, but I'm going to guess it'll work across the mods. I'm pretty sure it worked in Expanded, if I recall. Alright, well, we're already here. Let's go ahead and clear here. And if we want to go back to Cinder Sap, we can. Could also go up to the mountains. That's a possibility. That's pretty optimistic. I left my horse, I think, up next to the ridge side, but we're not going back to it. I'm hoping for 27, expecting probably 28. I think it'll also depend on when and how far our Haunted Chocolatier is. Because if it needs a lot of work still, I think that'll delay 1.7. But on the flip side, if Haunted Chocolatier is close, I don't think they'll want to release Haunted Chocolatier and 1.7 back to back or right near each other. I think they want to give a little time to breathe, if you will. I would love for it to come out in 26 or 27, though. Yeah, last post I think that he did, I think he posted that he's got a team working on 1.7, which is a good sign, right? If there's a team of people working on it, that means a lot will get done, but he still will not let it out of the development until he personally goes through every single piece of it, right? So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, he doesn't have to write it all from scratch. He still has work to do on every component of it. That's the last post I remember him posting. It was something along those lines. So that does mean it is directly competing with Haunted Chocolatier as far as his time, which is a real issue / resource as well. But I'm hoping for the best. Yeah, well, obviously he announced we're getting the 2 new romanceable. I think we'll get a new farm type. That seems to be a pattern that tends to hit. A new area would be nice. Not sure if we're going to get a new area for sure, but that would be nice. Like 1.6. It's possible. All right, that was a good warm-up. Got our warm-up going. Okay, so now, day 2 after the green rain, everything will be back to normal. Occasionally, I think some of the green rain trees will stick around. So what did we get? Got 42 fiddlehead fern, 837 fiber, 300 moss, 5 seeds. That's actually pretty good. So we now have 1500 fiber, 1100 moss, and a lot of fiddlehead ferns. Marigold. Oh, it's a higher quality. Okay. Well, that we can store again. So let's check the calendar. We got Sam and Blake. Sam and Blake. All right, Sam. Cactus fruit it is for Sam. That's an easy one. We have quite a bit of cactus fruit. Let's check Blake. Blake. Cheese, that's a potential. Dandelion. Oh, dandelion is probably the way to go. That's pretty cheap, actually. Dandelion. All right, Sam, where are you at? Ari's Market, Serenity Inn, Ari's Market. All right, so you're in Sunberry. Okay, let's get some chores done that we actually skipped because of the green rain. Wow, look at that. 2 more dragon's teeth. Yeah. That's a... I think a lot of people hope that because the expanded creator is working on it, it won't overlap, which will be a good thing, but also means it'll have a lot of good content on it. I think that has, we'll just call it high hopes for a lot of people. Holy cow, we got a lot of crap. Alright, let's see if we can clear some stuff here first. I'm not sure on that for sure. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting because while it's being made by the, the same people, they can't build it so that it requires you to have expanded to understand everything, right? So that puts some limitations on things. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where everything lands. All right, let's sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Keep those for right now. Cranberry seeds, huh? Didn't expect that. Yeah, could be. I mean, there's some links there. I'm trying to think, what other direction... So you got a desert and you have an island. A wintry, mountainy space could be kind of cool. Oh, look at that. We have a storm coming tomorrow. That's beautiful. That means we'll be able to finish that. Because we didn't get any batteries in the green rain. So we're still at 24. But with the storm coming tomorrow, we should be able to knock out the... Yeah, actually, the other thing we need to check real quick. Yeah, we have plenty of copper, so... Alright, awesome. So, let's get our chores finished up here, and let's get some quest work going. We just picked up dragon teeth, which means dragon fang here. We have 2, because the fish ponds gave us 2. Now, if you are unaware, the fish ponds, if you put a golden animal cracker in, can double the output. And so that 1 dragon's tooth became 2 because we do have a golden animal cracker in both of our fish ponds. So that's great. Okay. Let's see what we want to do. We need 5 aquamarines, 5 frozen tears, and 15 iron bars. Alright. Collect 5 aqua marines. What if I just put 5 frozen tears? Does it know what to do? It does not. Alright, so we have to put the word collect in there. 5 frozen tears. Perfect. And then collect 15 iron bars, which is 75 ore. Where are we at on iron ore? We have 34, so we're gonna have to make some iron runs to get that. Okay. We need to go see Clint to get our pan and crack these because we need to get a skull. If we get a skull, we'll finish the big creature. Then we'll just be short a petrified bat and a snake. And that should give us enough walnuts to open up the walnut room. We got to see Blake. We got to see Sam. All right, what else do we have as far as... So that's Maya's sword. Got to harvest corn out on the island. Okay, that weapon's done. Or we've collected everything we need for that one. We need 1 dragon's tooth for that one. And we have 12 days for all these. I'd like to finish all 3 of them at once if we can. Oh, we need to sell a radish in the next 12 days. Let's check the island. See if we have any more radish planted. Oops. Alright, that's all the ones that are time sensitive. So, let's get rolling here. Birthdays first. Let's see. Does Clint open at 9? I think Clint opens at 9. There's Kent out and about. Alright, Sam, what's your schedule today? When are you coming outside? 10 o'clock. Yeah, we can't really do anything till 9. Alright, well, let's check to see here. Is there anything we can do? In the south, Dean's house. Lighthouse, that's all. Log Cabin Hotel. That's 6 to 6. Any other early morning things? I don't see anything else that's an early morning thing. 8, 5, 9. A lot of stuff for 9 o'clock. Alright, well, probably shouldn't have come into town prematurely here, but alright, while we're waiting for things to open up, let's go ahead and I'm gonna slide down into this mess. Now this was the more orderly version that we planted. So you notice it's actually gridded out. The other side is a free-for-all jungle. As is the quarry. So what we'll do here is try to get a buffer of wood put together so that we can start upgrading our buildings again. Probably also need to consider building a shed here at some point if we want to build a keg shed, which is usually a good thing to have as you start to roll into some of your higher end crops that you want to turn into wine. It's good money. So I think the building order, I think we'll put in another silo. And we'll have plenty of silo capacity. And then we'll upgrade the barn and coop. We have level 1s. So we need to get level 2 and level 3 on both of those. Now we don't need that, that's just for future growth. Maybe we slip the shed in before the barn and coop upgrades. That might be worth doing. Alright, I'm committed now, we're clearing. We're going to clear this side. We'll leave the other side and we'll leave the quarry for later. Probably we'll do the quarry next. Because if we get the trees cleared out of the quarry, then it'll start generating rocks again. Stones and gems and so forth. Now that top row of trees we do not want to cut down. Because that's our oak tappers. We are collecting oak resin so that we have plenty of capacity to make kegs. I gotta love some cheese. I love we have this one oak tree standing tall and proud. Now these up here are not in the... Let's take that one out. Those are not in the tapper section. It's just this row right here. Okay. Beautiful. That should have done well by us. What do we got? Almost 1,800 wood. Alright, so we are now at 3,400 wood. Another animal cracker. Beautiful. We're up to 6 animal crackers. We should probably start using those on some animals, I guess. Alright, while we're here, let's go ahead and pop over to Sunberry Village and head to the Serenity Inn. I knew we had a couple of cutscenes in the cafe, but... Hey, Victus, how you doing? Alright, who are we looking for? Blake? Blake's birthday, summer 17. Okay. Dandelion for Blake. Good to see you, Victus. There we go. Now, will we cap him out? I think so. Welcome to full friendship, my friend. All right, that is done. Now, we're not going to spend a ton of time here. All right, if I give you this cookie I stole from the cat cafe, will you leave me alone? Oh, we got cookies. That's great. Okay, let's go ahead and cut out of Sunberry here. Oh, there's another completed friendship. Boom, that's 2. I think we're probably in the 30s somewhere now. So about 25%. I think we're right around 25% as far as number of friendships that we've created or have fully done. All right, let's get our pan. All right, we got 5 shots of the skull. 0 for 1. 0 for 2. 0 for 3. 0 for 4. Come on, Clint. Oh, but that's almost better. That's a banana tree. Woohoo! Yeah, I'd almost take that over the skull. Okay, let's see. We need to go find Sam. Yeah, right. 25% is pretty good. Oh, there's Sam right over there. Dude, what are you doing? Are you in the museum? Must be in the museum. Hey, cutscene. It's well before my time. Sorry, Miss Rosa, but you're welcome to dig through the archives. Otherwise, might I recommend you speak with Mr. Molnar. I'll try that. Thanks for your time, Professor Gunther. Always a pleasure, Miss Rosa. And once you're finished with that journal, would you consider donating it to the museum? A piece of history like that, I'd love to add it to the collection. Hey now, don't be messing up my collection. See you again soon, Professor Gunther. You scared her. You startled me. Regardless, I'm glad I ran into you. Remember that journal we found? I do. Sorry, you found. Well, I read it, most of it anyway. Poor Lillian. She was only 16 when her parents died, and she was sent here to live with her ailing grand... Uh-oh, Gunther's interrupting? Anyway, we should probably take this outside rather than chat in the doorway. Okay. No, not Pierre! Still in the cutscene. East Scarp was a mining town then, full of people, and she's written about all of them, Mr. Molnar included. There's illustrations too, although she's not the best artist. Life was pretty rough back then, and by all accounts, it seemed her grandfather was probably in the stages of advanced dementia. Wow, rough backstory. Yet she writes with honor, insight, and a touch of melancholy. It's crazy, but I think I might be a little bit in love with her. Don't tell Jules, she'd never let me live it down. Don't tell Jules what? Rose is in love with a ghost. Hey, cowgirl. Howdy, shop girl. What are you doing down here? Dodging work? Ah, like you can talk. Skipping off your duties with farmer no less. Hi, Decon. Joja. Thrive with Joja. Joja. I'm actually on break, but you're welcome to think the worst of me. We were cleaning out the old attic and Decon found a journal. It belonged to a girl named Lillian. And the last 50 pages or so, the papers just sort of melted away. Whatever was written on them is impossible to read. Wicked! Evidently Jules is from Boston. So, cowgirl, are you proposing we go on a ghost hunt? Because there's definitely something very freaky about that old cottage. I'm on board. More like research. Research, the journal's, what, 40, 50 years old? And something melted it. Say it like it is, cowgirl. It's a ghost hunt. You agree with me, right, Decon? She's defo dead. That orchard is way too creepy and abandoned to not be haunted by some teenage girl's ghost. I'm pretty sure she's dead. 70 isn't that old. Creepy orchard doesn't prove anything. I'm going to defend old people. It's practically prehistoric. Be sure... But sure, believe what you want. Anyway, it's agreed. Ghost hunt it is. I'll meet you at the orchard tomorrow after 6. Sound good? Actually, wouldn't it be better to go during the day? We have to cross that river. Can't have a ghost hunt during the day. Besides, the boss man skinned me alive if I skipped off unannounced. Wait, you're not scared, are you, cowgirl? Because we can go during the day if you prefer. Oh, that was taunting. No, I'm not scared. After dark is fine, unless Decon objects. I'm on board. Let's go on a ghost hunt. Be the Ghostbusters of Pelican Town. And don't worry, cowgirl. If shit gets weird, I'll hold your hand. And you'll protect us, right, Decon? I hear you're good with a sword. I've killed a few ghosts. Can you kill a ghost? Hello, Jasper. Oh, I think this is another cutscene. Okay. You came. I didn't think you would. I did not wish for you to see me like this, to see the outcome of my folly. I needed to see you, Jasper. I needed to see for myself. I do not wish for your pity. I came because I care, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry my actions pushed you into this. Your words wounded me, Professor Cameron. They cut deep into my heart. To have... Oh, I thought that was where better... I thought that we were better than this. That meant something. That I meant something to you. Oh, come on, get back together, you kids. You did, Jasper, you do. Oh, Jasper. Turn the cold shoulder there. Why, hello, Decon. I would like to introduce you to Professor Cameron. You may have heard me mention him. It's a him? Ah, I don't know. That looks like a girl to me. Oh, we've met, but please call me Cameron. Professor Cameron makes me sound like some sort of stuck-in-the-mud academic. No offense, Professor Thomas. None taken. Sorry to interrupt. He seems genuinely conciliatory, Decon, and I find myself still feeling affection for him, despite his faults. Before I talk with him, I would appreciate your advice. If the opportunity arises, should I rekindle our relationships? Second chance romance is my favorite. Friendship, yes, but romance, please be careful. No, they'll only break your heart again, and you deserve so much more. I say go for it. Life is not a romance novel, but his smile still sets my heart aflutter. We shall see how this all plays out, but yes, I shall guard my soul wisely. Thank you for your insight, Tika. I shall fill you in on the details later. Is Jasper romanceable? Better leave them alone. No, not romanceable. All right. Is Sam in here? Oh, he's back here sweeping in his... That's pretty funny. He's got his JoJo thing going back here. All right, Sam. Cactus fruit for you, my friend. Happy birthday. And bam. Another one complete. Alright, while we're here... Do we have anything for Gunther? That's a Gunther item. That goes to Professor Snail. Right, we got one thing. Alright, let's see, where do we put the anchor? Right there. All right. We need to get back and get the banana tree down, the mango trees down. Got both the birthdays in though. Just so we don't run out of time, I'm going to go ahead and get this banana tree planted. Let's see. Put the mangoes in. Alright, there we go. Drop off our seeds and our clothes. All right, buddy, let's roll. Let's go ahead and go out to the island here. Now, we have the Central Station mod installed, which means we can get to the desert and the island even after things are closed. Plus, it's closer, so we don't have to worry about things. Jody, how about some coffee before you go? Oh, Gus is here! Awesome. Alright, we need to grab That recipe right there. And we need wine. We could make wine, but we're rich. I'm gonna buy a wine because we need that for a mission. Corwin, I think, is maxed out. Gus is maxed out. Who walked into the little cabana here? Come on, come out. I know you're in there. There we go. Jody, we already talked to. Carmen! I needed that vacation. It was good while it lasted. No. Ooh, 57, 57. 8 points. Alright, one more conversation. And we've got Carmen done. Okay. Next up, we'll check crops. Hey, we have starfruit ready. Sweet gemberries. Taro roots. Oh, we missed one right there. Let's go ahead and fix that. Let's see, let's water that in, and then we'll grab... We need one starfruit. And we'll drop down one quality fertilizer. It'll be a little bit out of sync with the others, but that's all right. And we got melons done. Whole bunch of corn there. All right, is that enough for our... Have a good night. Thanks for popping in, Victus. Appreciate you. Oh, there it is. Oh, 28. 28. We got 5 days left and 4 days on corn growth. All right, let's make sure we didn't miss one. All right, we need to make sure in 4 days we come out here and get corn. So let's do this. Add picked corn. And then we're going to do this every 4 days. All right. Detroit Rock City is a good choice. That is a good choice. All right, let's see. Crop storage. We'll keep all the corn for right now. Keep all the hops for right now. Peppers, keep that. Keep the gold melons. Gold broccoli. Yeah, we'll keep the gold broccoli. Gold green bean. Gold tomato. Gold sunberries. Oh, we got plenty of those. All right. Sell some produce. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we should have bought 2. We need that for a bundle. I didn't even think about that. Again, we can make wine. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, next thing on our list here. We're going to go ahead and check on mussels. Oh, wait a minute. We still have some planting to do here. We need 24. And 24. Actually, we might as well pick these, I guess. So let's put down... $24 more. That poppy we're just going to leave there for right now. Until we kind of clear that cactus fruit and some of this other stuff out of here. I don't want to pick it. Okay. Now what we're looking for. We need walnuts to come out of those. And we need ourselves another artifact spot out here on the West Island. Because that could potentially give us another snake vertebrae, which would complete the snake. We have one, we need two. I don't see any artifact spots. Alright. Again, because we have so many crops planted, it's definitely... we're getting less. Pop up here, see if anything shows up. Doesn't look like it. At 11 o'clock. And we got our first ancient fruit. Ancient fruit we're most likely going to hold on to. We'll put in our crops, but that's probably going to turn into seed. We'll start converting a lot of that over into ancient fruit. Okay. Oh, something you can do, if you click here, enough times, it'll turn this into, I think it resets. Yeah, it'll turn it into a Junimo thing. We might do that later. We shall see. See what we decide. All right. We're going to keep a hold of our starfruit for right now. I don't know if we're going to go to Junimo huts or not in this playthrough. We might. Done. Okay. I think we've done about as much as we're going to do here on the island. So it's 11 o'clock. Any late night stuff here that we need to hit? 5 to 11, 10 to 4. No, it doesn't look like it, actually. Oh, we picked up a third page, though. All right, nothing late night. 8 to 10 is probably our latest there for Abby. All right, let's get back to the farm. And I feel like there was something I wanted to do before we went to bed, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, we need to slide this back down because we need to, again, make 15 iron bars. For Maya's sword, I do believe. Collect 15 iron bars. So... I have to do an iron run here before too long. All right, let's clean up our inventory here. most everything got processed there. Not too bad. Sitting on a ton of coffee right now. If we wanted to sell coffee for money. Does this say? I think it's in Sunberry. We need to do a test. So I'm going to put this in our inventory so that I can remember to do it. We need to go test to see what we get for turning in moonberries. All right. Let's get some sleep. Not bad sales. Not bad sales at all. All right, let's see where you guys finished up on the poll. What are we thinking? 2026. I love the optimism. 2027 at 33%. 2028 at 22%. All right, let's see. Well, since we talked about 1.7, let's see when you guys started playing the game. All right, we got Kenneth's birthday. We will do that after we take a quick break. I'll see you all in a few minutes. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's see what Kenneth wants here. Oh, hold on. Come on, get into sync there. There we go. Okay. A little bit of a glitch there. Okay, we're good to go. Autumn Dropberry, Golden Pumpkin, Pearl Pizza, Prismatic Shard, Rabbit's Foot, Fine Quartz, Strawberry, Summit Snowbell. Maybe a strawberry? I don't think I have the autumn drop berry. Oh, I do. Got a gold one. Let's see what we have for strawberries. We do have an iridium strawberry, though. I think either... Actually, he only needs 2 hearts, so gold will be fine. Actually, anything might be fine. Maybe just a refined quartz. Will that get me 2? Let's do it as a test. Why not? Grab him some refined quartz. And see if that'll knock out... Hey, some cinder shards and batteries. The stingrays are producing. Thank you guys so much. He's Scarp. Thank the stingrays. We have so much bread. It is pretty insane, actually. Hey, Sam. Guess what? My band is playing a show tonight in Zuzu City. No way, Sam. Meet me at the bus stop around 4 this afternoon to leave for the show. Better be there. Oh, we got blueberries. Look at that. Bonus iron. All right, so let's go ahead and harvest blueberries. Even on a rainy day, I still like blueberries because it's easy to tell what you've harvested and haven't harvested. Done. All right. So let's see. We've got some iron here. We have enough. We do. We've got a second round going here. We've got half of our iron taken care of. All right, blueberries, blueberries. Yeah, we have our 25. Blueberries are all profit. 33,000, 9,000, 8,000, and a tuna. All right, Kenneth, what is your schedule today? You're at the hotel at 8. That's for right now. Let's go take care of that. And then we're kind of free. I have to decide. Do we go after... I think we should go after our dragon teeth. We need iron, aquamarines, frozen tears, and dragon teeth. Is that Kenneth right there? We beat ya. Alright, buddy. Oh, I gave away your refined quartz. I apologize. There you go. Happy birthday! And it was absolutely enough. Not too fond of fixing the lamps. I mean, it's like tinkering with the wiring. It's just... it's work. Cool! We have cleared that. I think the last thing we should do here real quick... What's up, Deacon? How have you been to Marnie's ranch? I have. Marnie's been making cheese using a complex set of enzymes produced in the stomach of ruminant mammals. I'm curious to see the results. Alright, before we go to the island, I think we should go get another silo going. So let's just go to the mines. So a silo should be clay, stone, just clay and stone and money? Is that it? I love that lightning. Get us those batteries. Robin. Robin. Robin, where are you? Harvey's Clinic. Really, Robin? You chose today, huh? Killing me. Alright, well. Guess we're not going to build anything. Alright, one other thing I want to try then, before we make our trek out to the island. Oh, our plant got bigger. Did it change anything? Continue strengthening your bonds with the villagers to help the seedling flourish. Now I'm going off of an old memory here, and I don't see what I'm looking for. Alright. Stardew Valley, Moonberry. I'm pretty sure we can turn this in somewhere. Moonberries are a rare mineral that can be found breaking open sun geodes. You have a 2% chance of obtaining from the fishing treasure chests. You have Moonberry in your backpack. When you enter the Sunberry Village, it will trigger a special event with Moon, after which she will set up a special shop near Junima's flower shop to exchange Moonberries for Moonberry seeds. Okay, that's what I was thinking. This is Jumina's shop, I think. Maybe it's because it's... oh, there we go. Moonberry seeds. Plant in fall or winter. Takes 22 days to produce an edible... is this edible? Crescent-shaped mineral. Produce an edible gem. Alright, well, how many do we have here? We have a crystallarium making them. So let's go ahead and grab... do I have any more? Okay. That'll give us 5. So we can do a nice test here. See if they're worth our time. Oh, feather's worth our time. There we go. So is that 15 a day? That's what I'm reading there. Alright, let's go see what we've got going on out here. Oh, we got taro root down here. That's 4. You know what? It's kind of a waste, but I'm going to tear that out. We're going to go ahead and... Alright, lunar bean in the ground. Let's see what that does. Come on, give us some artifact spots. Hook us up. Nada. Nada, nada, nada. Fish ponds? They are a building that you can build at Robin's. Just like any of the other, like the barns and coops and stuff. I like fish ponds. Fish ponds are good. It's a good thing. Alright, well, I'm not seeing any artifact spots. Oh, appreciate the like. Appreciate the like. Thank you. Oh, we're above 10. Alright, no artifact spots. Denied yet another day. How did I get in there? That was kind of cool. Okay. Summer spangled radish. Oh, there's our other radish. I knew we had another radish. Did we actually sell our radish for that quest? Yep. Hops is a regrowth product. And it's daily. It actually will reproduce every day. And then you can make, if you want to, then you can make pale ale by putting them in a keg if you want to. Let's see, starfruit. Just 4 in there, it looks like. Yep. Yep, that's how you get your pale ale. All right, our radish. Let's get this sold. That'll sell for the mission. And we'll make seeds out of those. Let's see, the poppy will keep. Yeah, we're collecting hops. I need to get my keg system built here before too long. All right, sell that, and keep our poppy. And so what you can do is if you go to your social tab, the person you haven't met should have their name missing. It'll be question marks, and then we can figure out who you're missing. and then you can track them down. Okay, well, it's 4 o'clock, not the earliest for a volcano run, but we definitely need to get a volcano run in here. Let's go make some trouble. Maybe we'll get lucky and just nab 1 dragon's tooth. That's all we need. And then we can have 2 of our swords done. Alright, let's see. Let's pull down some of the stuff we know we're not going to use. There we go. Man, he was waiting there to jump us. Did you see that? Holy cow. That was a lot of damage. Did we take off? No? Interesting. I forgot. We're gonna need that. Just bone fragments. Now we can also get more walnuts in here as well. Oh, I feel like we're taking a lot of damage. Maybe I'm just short on volcano run memory. We'll grab that iron though. There's a walnut. Alright, that takes us down to... Hold on, we'll check our total here. Ice rod, we got our first trinket. Might as well equip it because we don't have anything else. Okay. Oh, that was 2 walnuts. So that puts us at 94, 95, 96. We're 4 short. 4 short of the walnut room. I see cinder shards over there. I don't think they're worth going to get. Let's go ahead and move on. Grab the iron that we need. There's another walnut. That's 97. The other thing that we could get in here for lucky is the petrified or mummified bat. He won't pop up if he's frozen. All right, let's take that off. Nope. No dragon's teeth. Cinder shards, we'll take those. Holy cow! Eating damage here. Doesn't feel right, but it's probably just my bad memory. Let's see. Where's the exit? I see cinder shards over here. I don't know if it's really worth going all the way over here to get them, but Lavender, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Hopefully you're having a good day. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. Nothing wrong with the quality lurk. Alright, what do we got here? Pretty good, pretty good. We had the green rain on day one. Collected a whole lot of fiber and moss in that. And then now we're just kind of grinding for resources. Right now we're kind of hoping to pick up on a dragon tooth or two. Now our fish ponds have already produced for us. So we've got 2. We just need a 3rd for the sword that we're trying to unlock. So we have 1 sword unlocked. We're trying to unlock a 2nd. And if things go well, we'll also unlock a 3rd. Walnut. That puts us at 98. We are too short. Too short from the Walnut Room. Alright, what's this one? Gain a little bit of energy. I don't care about energy. That's fine. Okay, let's see. 1240. Oh, we're only at level 3. We're not going to get to 5. So if we could get to 5, we would have unlocked the shortcut probably. But let's just collect what resources we can here. And we'll head home. Alright, let's take a peek at level 4. See if there's anything obvious, like a skeleton giving us a free dragon tooth. I don't see any. Alright, home again, home again. Like, we would have passed out for a dragon tooth. Alright, we did get another dwarf scroll. That's 3. I think the quest might be over, though. Can't remember. I think it was a timed quest. But we'll have it for next time. Alright, let's see. We did get some iron. Oh, crap. Inside we go. That's a tomorrow thing. I don't want to pass out on our doorstep. Alright. Sell that stuff off. Drop off our ring. That stuff we'll leave in here. Not too bad. That was a good day. We didn't get our dragon tooth, but we got 4 walnuts, I think. That's not too shabby. All right, let's do a double stint here. That went pretty quick. We're less than a half an hour since our last break, so let's keep things rolling. All right, crop order done, 49.50. Okay, so I think we might have we got 12 lightning rods out of that run, so we need 30, and I do believe we need 50 copper. Okay, so donate 30 battery packs, donate 50 copper bars. Just in case, I've been thinking it would be wise to have a reserve energy source for the hotel's power supply should the village ever experience a sudden blackout. Can anyone bring me the materials I need? Okay, so I'm pretty sure that is up at Ridgeside. All right, we need to keep cranking this for a sword. Ophelia's, where do we need to take that? To the Serenity Inn. Again, we have all the collection done for that one. Dragon Fang, we need one more dragon tooth. And that's also in Silas's, so we've got 2 to go there. All right. Oh, it's a friendship day. I want to thank you for taking care of my special order. All of the hard work you put in done a great boost to Pelican Town's image. Here's a mini shipping bin. As a token for my appreciation. Well, thank you. Ooh, did we not collect enough iron? Alright, well, we can do 3. Which I guess is alright. Farm equipment. I feel like we should have more iron than that. Maybe we didn't collect as much as I thought we did. Nope, we did not. Felt like we got more than that in the volcano, but so be it. Oh, fish ponds only gave us roe today. No dragon tooth. And no golden coconuts. We also need octopus. Okay, let's see. Oh, we left a milk out. There we go. Put that one in the wrong spot. There, that's perfect. Okay, so no birthdays. Nope, Demetrius's birthday, but he's full. So that's why it doesn't show up on our thing. We have the traveling cart today. Now, conversations are worth 66 points of friendship as opposed to 22 like they normally are. Let's go ahead and go check the traveling cart. We could make a run to Sunberry to see if we can knock out the aquamarines. And then we can make a run into the normal mines to see if we can get the frozen tears and iron that we need. Alright, we're not going to worry about anything there. Okay. Yeah, even though it's a friendship day, I think that we need to get the couple of these things just done. And then we need to get back to the island. We have two golden walnuts left that will get us access to Quee's Walnut Room. And once we have access to that, hopefully we can get our key to the town. At that point, it makes getting all these quests and stuff done much easier, so. Well, let's see. What order should we do this? Let's go to Sunberry first. See if we can get our aquamarines. We've been pushing the friendship and the missions and cutscenes pretty hard, so. Right, there's our first aquamarine. We don't need the ruby, but we'll grab it. There's our second aquamarine. Come on, there's a ruby down here. Amethyst. Grab the diamond. If nothing else, it's 150 XP. Hey, welcome back, Nancy. Topaz. Topaz and amethyst and jade. You never see that little pond there. I run into it every time. So, in the spirit of Nancy, we'll name that Decon Pond. Much like Decon Rock. Now, I don't know if there is a, like, the certain levels only spawn certain gems or not. Oh, nope, there's an aquamarine right there. All right, that's 3. I think I saw one up there. Let's keep rolling. There's 4. And 5. Okay. Knock the aquamarines off the old chart. So for Mia's new sword, we've collected 5 aquamarines. We now need iron and frozen tears. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And out of here we go. Oh, the raccoon's here. We should at least say hi. Raccoon's holding an egg. He gently bites at it, carefully not to break it. He then hands it over to you. Better take good care of this egg for him. Sure thing. Large egg, ruby, serpentine, topaz. Here you go. Have a topaz. Enjoy, my friend. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the bus stop. Into the mines. Okay, so now what we need are 5 frozen tears and iron. There's our first frozen tear, which is the one I'm probably most worried about getting. That's just going to be some luck of the spawn, if you will. I mean, we'll collect plenty of iron. Iron, quartz. We got that first one, and then things have gone quiet. It was the RNG telling us, like, haha, yeah, you think you're gonna get this quickly. Let me show you how it's actually gonna work for you. Matter of fact, not only am I not going to give you a frozen tier, I'm not going to give you an exit either. A geode. Ooh. We could just crystallarium, I guess, is a way. I guess if we don't find any, we could do that. We could set our crystallariums up. Oh, see, there's a second one. Alright, that's not too bad. Again, we need the iron ore anyway. So we have to be here, so might as well just keep looking. Oh, actually, we found 3. We must have got a double harvest on one. Beautiful. So theoretically, if we got really lucky, we just need to find one more spawn. We got a double out of it. That, or one came out of a rock or a crate or something, and I just missed it. Which is also possible. Oink. Oink. Blue-green frog egg. We could put our frog in with our legend fish if we wanted to. Boink, boink, boink. Ghost. Oh, sad ghost. I release you from your mortal plane, my friend. Also, we're still grinding XP. We have 2 masteries left to do an X for the mastery cave, so... I mean, these aren't giving us tons, but it all adds up. It all adds up eventually. Alright, come on, frozen tears. Come on, tears. Trying to think of all the different songs with tears in the lyrics. Alright, let's take the exit. Nothing up there. Nice. That's a good one. Isn't there a song called No More Tears? That's one that popped into my head. Sounds like an 80s song. And we just watered that rock. That's important to keep your walks well watered. Yep, Ozzy. That's what I was thinking of. I think that's the one that popped into my head. We've been on a bit of a drought here. Come on, RNG gods and goddesses, hook us up. Nope. I think our inventory's full. For sure on the Tears for Fears. That's definitely screams 80s. There it is. Oh, there's one anyway. Okay, cool. So we've now knocked out the aquamarines, the frozen tears. How much iron are we sitting on now? 74. That's enough iron. Okay. We are done. Now we still have to manually produce out the... Oh, we got some good coal as well. That's nice. The iron, but we can do that. All right, let's go ahead and take the exit here. I think we have time to still get this hotel quest turned in. Because it's the hotel, it should be open late. I tried to catch him. Lorenzo! Late night coffee delivery. There you go, my friend. Enjoy that. How are we with you? You are full up. Alright, where is... Here it is. They want 30 batteries, 50 copper bars. So just in case, I've been thinking about... So two things should happen here. We should now... Hotel rates. Room... Oh, birthday party. Wedding reception. Anniversary party. You can only reserve a party when a friend's birthday is coming up within the next 3 days. You can't reserve a party for a stranger. Wedding reception only available when there's an upcoming wedding. You can only reserve one event at a time. Alright, that's interesting. Nice, Nancy. Now, I do believe with the completion of this quest... that we can stay here for free. That might be a tomorrow thing. Had such a great night at Pika's the other night. That man really knows how to cook. Shanice. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves home here. And we'll get another round of iron going. Alright, blue-green frog. That crystal fruit will sell. Alright. So tomorrow morning, we'll have that. Which means I think we have got Ophelia's weapon, the Dragon Fang, and Mia's sword. All done except for one Dragon Tooth. Nice. If we get really lucky tomorrow, we could potentially turn all that in. Alright, let's pop in here. I'm thinking we need to give our... There we go. We'll put a little frog in the legend tank so he has a friend to talk to. Everybody needs a friend. 8640. Alright, so Dragon Tooth and 2 walnuts on our checklist for today, I think. Oh, it's Trout Derby. Oh, I did put Trout Derby on the thumbnail. We probably should participate in Trout Derby. Alright, let's take a break. We'll probably do a... Maybe we'll just do a 2-day span into Trout Derby. What do we got? Oh, we definitely need to get her something. I think we've got some gold blue jazz. That'll work. Okay. Let's go ahead and slip out for a quick break. We'll be right back to catch some trout. See you all in a few minutes. All right, we are back. We are back. Let's go get our iron here. I cannot thank you enough for your help. Now I can rest assured that the hotel's power supply will always be running smoothly. As thanks, please feel free to use our hotel lodgings whenever you wish. No reservation required. Considering the room across from floor is your personal room in the village. Your friend Richard. All right, which means I think we can now stay for free. All right, knocked out another one there. All right, now that we don't need to manually do these, we'll put that back. And let's check to see where we're at. Oh, do we have any iridium? Let's knock out some iridium. Let's see. Okay. Fire those up. Then we probably need gold next. Right, we'll crank the stuff out in that order. Okay, ooh, the luck buff. We'll take the luck buff. So, no birthdays today either. Alright. And no dragon teeth. Well, it would have been nice. Nice to get a free one. And no golden coconuts. We're still hoping to get the golden coconut because that will get us the skull that we need, and then that will give us all of the gold, or that will give us enough golden walnuts. So we need the golden coconut for the skull to get the golden walnut, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see. You know what? It's probably just going to be quicker. Let's go get the horse. Two things we need to do here. I think we need to check in on the chickens. Because I feel like we probably have a new chicken that has hatched. There we go. Jex, welcome to the flock. Baby Jex. Alright, that gives us 2 void chickens. I think we're almost due to swap our barns and coops again here. Alright, where did I leave the horse? Lost the horse. Did I leave it over here with the other animals? I did. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I know we need to get to the Trout Derby, but first things first, let's go see if we can talk to Robin. We need... Come on, Robin. All right. Let's go ahead and temporarily move that one out of the way. And we'll bring the barn over to here. And the coop over to here. And these two are empty. There's nobody in them. Okay, so those will just be temporary sitting there. Okay, so this will let this grass recover over here. And then now that grass can go in there. Perfect. Nico, welcome to the chat. Copper bars, that's what we need. I knew there was a third ingredient, I just couldn't remember it. Alright, we'll go ahead and put up one more silo. And then we'll start working on the barn and coop upgrades. Alright. Trout Derby, here we come. Oh, okay. And Cinder Sap, here we come. Let's get ourselves geared up for this. Sell that, keep that, sell that. We can sell that. That gets stored. Holy cow, we have 30 truffles. Let's get those processing. I feel like that doesn't go in there. That should go in there. There we go. Let's see, bulk storage. There's our fridge. We'll put our wheat flour in there. All right, let's get ourselves geared up for fishing. First things first, we need rainbow trout bait. Probably don't need trap bobbers, but we'll see. I might forego the trap bobber. Let's pull our normal bait out. Actually, speaking of bait, there we go. All right, gentlemen. Are you guys ready to Trout Derby? 10 o'clock, actually. We got a lot done already in the morning. All before 10 o'clock. We're on the board. Ticket number 1, or tag, technically, golden tag. All right, if you've not seen the Trout Derby, the way the Trout Derby works is as you catch rainbow trout, they can have a golden tag on them. The golden tag you can change in for prizes. There are 10 total prizes. So if you, let's say, click on your prize, it will randomly give you a prize. So let's say that prize is in slot number 4. So you get the 4th prize on the list. Then the next time you turn in a tag, you'll get the 5th, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it'll start back at 1 and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it'll just keep looping through the prize list. So theoretically, if you want one of everything, you need 10 tags. Unless you are participating for the very first time in year 1, then you get a... Is it a cookout kit or a tent kit? I can't remember. So that'll be your first prize always, and then it's 10 on the list. Now, are any of these prizes anything we really need that badly? Not really. There's some nice ones in there. There's a diamond, there's sprinklers, there's warp totems home, there's some crab pots, the bucket hat, if you want the bucket hat, the Trout Derby wall decoration. I'm sure I missed a couple of things, but the list isn't bad. Probably more valuable in year 1 than year 2. Hold on just a second. Oh, 4 tags already. Okay, I'm gonna mute here real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to take a short break here. I got something I need to take care of. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Hello, hello. Sorry about that. Dealing with some car technical issues. Think we might have it worked out, but we shall see. If not, I might be cutting it short tonight. We'll see where things go. Miss Shelley, how you doing? Good to see you. How you doing tonight? You were up way early. Or you... Let's see, what is it, 10? 1 in the morning there for you? Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I usually don't catch you in at this time of night. Yeah, for me it's just 10, but... Holy cow, we're actually doing pretty well. Our drop rate on tags normally is somewhere between 25 and 30%. If we're hitting 30, we're doing really well. 25 is more typical. But we have had a good run here. What are we at? 50% right now. That won't hold. We're about to go on a streak, I would guess, or we're not going to get very many. 9 o'clock? Nine in the morning or 9 at night? 9 in the morning makes sense. I don't know where you'd be if it was 9 at night. 9 in the morning? Okay, yeah. Where are you moving your stuff, Nancy? Are you relocating to a new shop, or what are you doing? Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, there we go. See, we've caught 3 fish now. And that's not a trout. But I knew we'd go on a run where we would get no tags. A Dorado. Nasty Dorado eating our trout bait. Bought the house in Yuppie Estates. Once I got the mansion, my drive dropped a lot to play. I mean, I guess I could get into decorating the mansion, but my achievement gamer is big when I'm trying to get stuff done. There's another tag. That's 6. We might just stop at 10. We'll see. That house is cool. I honestly probably like its layout better than the mansion. The mansion's huge, right? It has a ton of space, but they're just big, giant, empty rooms. The split level of the other house is actually pretty cool. Oh, ouch. That's rough. That's rough, Nancy. Yeah, the garage is cool. Garage is very cool. Yeah, the mansion really should be 2 stories. Or at least part of it be 2 stories. Although it's one of those, from a development standpoint, the number of people that have unlocked the mansion is a pretty small number. So do you put your effort into adding content that most players aren't ever going to see? So I'm not sure if it's worth it. The mansion in Yard Sale Simulator. We're talking about a different game. But yeah, it's one of those, you have to pick and choose where you're going to put your development effort. And so, you know, the mansion, very few players are ever going to unlock. So do you put a lot of time into it? I don't know. Or do you put that time into other things that more players are going to get to witness and experience? So it doesn't surprise me that the mansion is kind of just a shell. Yeah, I agree with you there on the decorating challenge for sure. Yeah, it's... I mean, we were driven to get it. And I credit myself with making Amp get it. I think I lit a fire under Amp so that she would actually go and finish up her mansion run as well. It was fun. The competition was fun. Yeah, I told you it was going to slow down. We got up to 5 quick, and now it's... the average is starting to come out on us. Bing. Give us that tag. There we go. Oh, that would look cool. That definitely helped the steps. Make them a lot more visible with the rugs on them. I like that as a concept. Hey, Miss Shelley, did you just re-up? Appreciate you. Are you talking to me, Nancy? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, give me a quick second. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. We have a battery issue going on in the car we're trying to solve. Hopefully everything works out. Oh, look at that fish. He does not want to move. Catch up on chat. There's another tag. Okay, that's 9. Except anything but a safe place. I'm trying to read chat, catch up on chat. It's hard to read chat and fish at the same time. Alright, come on, 10th ticket. Give us that 10th tag. There it is. Right? Yeah, I don't know who tagged the trouts, but... And why didn't they tag them all? That's what I want to know. Why is it random? Okay, what did we get up with the... See, 27? Yeah, 31. We got 10 tags. So a 33% rate. That's actually pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. Let's go ahead and clean out our inventory here. Let's see. Fishing... Didn't have a Dorado. We need to probably knock out some trout bait. So let's put in... We'll put 4 in there. Now, are these worth... We're just going to sell these off. Sell that, sell that. Alright, let's see. Got bait. Spinners, more bait, a sunfish. What do we have for sunfish? We got crappy sunfish, so let's keep that one. And we'll keep a second just to have a duplicate. Oh, never mind, we got iridium sunfish. Those are gone. Alright, we got some food. That is fishing and fishing, so we'll put those both in there. There we go. Sell that, sell that, sell that. All right, let's go ahead and collect our rewards. What do we get? A mystery box. A diamond. We've got a mounted trout. Some bait. Sprinkler. And like I said, most of these rewards we don't really need. So it's more about participating in the event than anything. There's the bucket hat. Horse actually looks pretty good with the bucket hat on. Right? There we go. We'll let the horse wear the bucket hat. Okay, we're going to call that good. We're not going to go crazy. Now, our best ever, I think we hit 40 tags one time, so 20 a day for 2 days. There's been times where we didn't get 10. It can be variable a little bit. Okay, let's see. A tiara, nice. That's pretty good. I like the propeller hat. Propeller hat is by far my favorite of all of the hats. All right, let's put that in there. Decorations. All right. Let's see. 9 o'clock. Let's see. All these collections are probably fine. All right. Production. Those are small as fine. Okay, those are all large chests. We're good there. Gear. All right. Farm equipment. I think we need to upgrade. So that's 1. Do we have? No, we just have normals in here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. I think we need 3 large chests. Nice. All right, let's get ourselves some copper. Okay, so farm equipment. Now, you can upgrade in place, right? So we're just going to swap that chest out. You notice it takes the color, moves the inventory, all for us, which is so nice. Gonna come in here, swap that one, swap that one. There we go. And we'll put those in storage. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. 940. I don't think we're gonna get... Ah, you know what? We have a little bit of time. I'm gonna push it here. It's only 10 o'clock, which means we could get stupid amounts of lucky if we make a quick volcano run here. Now, obviously, again, if you had to use Willie's boat, you wouldn't be able to do what we're doing here, but we have the hookup. Let's see if we can get like a lucky lava lurker drop here. Straight to the volcano we go. We just need 1. We have 2 already, so we just need to get 1 more. A lava lurker or an early skeleton. Oh, very cool, very cool. Yeah, Ginger Island's cool. Oh, that's walnut number 99. We are 1 short. 1 short of the infamous walnut room. All right, let's go ahead and jump over here. All right, let's get our pressure switch here. Oh, we left a thing on the inside there, but that's all right. At 1220. I guess we'll go ahead and get whole bunch of iron. And that's it. That is walnut number 100. Which means we just unlocked the walnut room. Which we're not going to try to get to tonight. I think our chance of getting it tonight would be tight. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was great. There we go. Alright, well, unfortunately, I'm not seeing any dragon teeth. So let's get out of here. All right. Not bad, though. Not bad. Ooh, we got the Basilisk Paw. Immune to debuffs. And we passed out. All right. We'll put that on tomorrow. Before we do anything else here, let's go ahead and doink, sell that stuff. Sell that. We're set up for Trout Derby in the morning. Still need that one elusive dragon's tooth. But we have some time to get it. I think we have about still 6 or 7 days. So nothing to worry about. All right, well, in addition to the Trout Derby, we will definitely pop out to the island and unlock the Walnut Room. See if we can get a lucky, relatively easy quest to do to get our key to the city. That would be nice. Oh, we do need to go out and pick corn, though. Knock that quest out as well. All right, some things to do. Take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right. We are back. All right. So we're actually at a good spot here. Let's kind of take a peek at what we are doing. We have the second day of Trout Derby. We need to go harvest some corn to finish this and get this turned in. We need to get our dragon tooth. For this, we have the walnut room to unlock, which we should, if my calculations in my spreadsheet are correct, we should be done with. That being said, I have a family car issue I need to go deal with, so we're going to go ahead and end early tonight, unfortunately. It looks like MH Reels is playing some Mario Kart, so I think we'll raid over to him. And then we will kick off tomorrow with unlocking the Walnut Room, finishing Trout Derby, making 3 swords. Actually, it's going to be a kind of a good transition point anyway. So that is the link. It should auto forward you. If everything is working. Oh, appreciate you. Oh yeah, it's just a dead battery. It's easy. We have the battery. I just need to go install it. So we were trying to figure out another way to get it fixed, but oh yeah, it'll be easy. Yeah, like I said, I just need to swap a battery. It's not a big deal. We were just seeing if there was another way to do it so I didn't have to stop streaming. All right, everybody. I will catch you all tomorrow. We'll leave you like we always do. Go watch, play, or create something great. Be a part of a gaming community, whatever capacity makes the most sense for you. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our gaming community. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, or morning. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Take care, everybody.